Quick revision video on electrophilic addition. So we're going to use the example of ethene with bromine. So you can see I've drawn up a dot and cross diagram there so we can focus on the electrons and what's happening with them. So first thing we need to point out is the high electron density of the carbon-carbon double bond. So there's two pairs of electrons in there, induces a dipole in the bromine molecule. So the electron density in the bromine molecule ordinarily would be symmetrical because these have both got the same electronegativity, but the electron density from here repels the electron density down towards this bromine here. So this part of the molecule is slightly negative, this part of the molecule is slightly positive. So because of that, the electron pair in the pi bond is attracted to the slightly positive end of the bromine molecule, so the Br delta plus. And what that does is it repels this pair of electrons between the bromines completely onto this one and breaks the bond, and that's known as heterolytic fission. And that's basically because this bromine here receives both of the electrons from the broken bond. This bromine here receives none of them. So that generates these two species here, so we'll just quickly talk about those. So this one here is what we call a carbo cation. So it's a positively charged ion containing carbon, where this carbon here has picked up a positive charge because it's effectively lost one of its electrons. There it is there in this new CBr bond. This part of the bromine molecule that's broken off has effectively gained that electron from this bromine, and so it's a negatively charged bromide ion. And the final part of the mechanism is just a pair of electrons from the bromide ion will be attracted to the C plus and form a covalent bond and generate the product. So why is it called electrophilic addition? That's because it involves an electrophile, which is an electron pair acceptor. So the electrophile in this mechanism is the slightly positive end of the Br2 molecule, that Br delta plus part. Addition reaction because two reactants have become one product, two become one. So just thought I'd finish by looking at how you would actually write out the mechanism for an exam paper. So there's the displayed formulae of ethene and bromine. So remember that dipole is generated, that induced dipole is generated from the high electron density of the carbon-carbon double bond. So we show the movement of the pair of electrons, the pi electrons from the double bond, as a curly arrow, and it must start from within the bond, ideally the middle of the bond onto that bromine, and then the heterolytic fission of the Br2 molecule is from the curly arrow from the middle of the bond onto that Br delta minus. So that generates the carbo cation and the Br minus ion. And the final thing to show is the pair of electrons from the Br minus ion, and that's typically shown as a curly arrow from the Br minus, the minus sign, onto the plus. Now you can show the electron pairs around the Br minus ion, and if you do that, you can take your curly arrow from a pair of electrons. And we finish with the product.